Hello students, I hope you are doing well. In the last video, we have seen about movement of three plates in the theory of plate tectonics. Let's revise them first before going further. Okay. So previously we have seen, tried to understand the theory of plate tectonics. First, divergent boundary, where those plates move away from each other, that is divergent. Convergent means where those plates come towards each other, that is convergent boundary. And third, transform, where those slides or move in a horizontal way. This type of movement is called transform movement. And for your information, those movements of plates, those movements of those boundaries, they have changed over the years, millions of years, and because of their movement size and positions of continents have been changed over the years. Years here, not 1 year, 2 years, or 5 years, or 10 years. Here, years we are referring that millions of years. So in the millions of years, their movements have been changed, and because of movement, their size and positions have been changed. And those movements also influence the evolutions of recent landforms. Landforms, different forms of lands, like previously we have discussed mountains, plateaus, plains, islands. Those are various forms of lands, and because of these movements, these boundaries, their present their forms of lands have been formed. So let's try to understand the context of the Himalaya. So one of the major physical features, or one of the important landforms of India is the Himalayan mountain range, like the last video we have discussed already. So let us see that how the Himalayas have been formed. So the oldest landmass, those continents we know today, those were in different form millions of years ago, like Africa, South America, Australia, India, right? Those were part of the one large landmass called Gondwana land. Gondwana land was also part of that area, and with the north part of that area that is called Angara land, Angara and area. So let's talk about the Gondwana land. That southern part of India was part of the Gondwana land. So it was plate, but because of inner forces, that plate began to move. So the convectional current, the currents inside the earth, that circulation of lava, that is convectional current, and due to those convectional current, those plates began to move. Their movement was, of course, pretty slow. Slow means like few centimeters, few inches per year. So that is why I mentioned over there here before that this movements took billions of years. So this here, Antarctica, South America, those were part of the Gondwana land, and due to this convectional currents split and the crust into number of pieces. So that Gondwana land split into different pieces, where it was that one landmass, large landmass called Gondwana land, but due to those convectional current, that plate, that landmass split into many numbers of small plates. India was one of them. The northward drift resulted the collision of the plate with a much larger recent plates. As in the arrow you can see that those plates move in different directions, like Australia went in different direction, Antarctica into southwards, India then northwards, and so those plates move in different directions. South America here in the west direction, so those plates, number of plates move in different directions, and India gradually shifted towards north. And north there was much larger plate called Eurasian plate. And of course that to move towards the Eurasian plate in the first type of movement we call convergent boundary. So through convergent boundary, then India moved towards Eurasian place, and over the time that got closer and closer, and the time came to collide with the much larger Eurasian plate. Before collision, there was a gorge. Gorge means that large area. It was a sea called Titanic Sea, and in basin of Titanic Sea there were sediments, rock. And due to collision, as we mentioned before, those movements with different activities like faulting, founding, and volcanic activities. So due to collision of Indian plate with the much larger Eurasian plate led to that uplift of land. Due to uplift of land, and due to this uplift of land, that Himalaya arose. The mountains form of the land arose, uplifted land, what we call them the Himalaya, because in the basin of Titanic Sea there were sedimentary rocks. So this way the Himalayas were formed. Let us try to understand the formation of the Himalaya with the help of animation, because my verbal explanation is not enough to understand this movement. Let's try to understand through this animation. So as I said before, there were large plates, and the Gondwana land was one of the largest plates. Here we call that Eurasia, or Laurasia means Eurasia plus North America. So let's see the movement of it. So Gondwana land and South America, Africa, India, Australia, as we have seen in the previous picture, Antarctica, those were the part of the Gondwana. And we have just discussed, I told you that convectional currents, that currents inside the earth, because of convectional currents, those plates began to move. This is the movements of plates in different directions through different types of movement, as we have discussed before: convergent boundary, divergent boundary, and transform boundary. So movement of this plates. Now let us see the movement of Indian plate. So this Indian peninsula India, this is the peninsula India. What do you mean by peninsula India? Peninsula means landmass, large landmass, piece of land which bounded by water bodies by three sides. Right now it is bounded by water on all the sides, but present day, this is the southern part of India which is bounded by water bodies three sides. What we call it? Peninsula. So this is the peninsula, one of the oldest landmass in the world. So let's see this India move towards much larger Eurasian plates and here collide. Now let's see the result of collision. This is the result of collision. Two plates collide here, and due to their collision, that uplift of land. Yeah, right? Land, upliftment of land. And due to upliftment of land, that mountain type of landforms are that we what we call it? The Himalaya. This land is called the Himalaya. So here Himalayas form due to the collision of plates. And then after, as Himalaya goes higher and higher, much higher, many of the rivers that began to flow from the Himalaya as glaciers and ice, snow melt. So Himalaya became the house of the rivers, origin of many of the rivers. So the land of India displays great physical variation. Geologically, the peninsular plateau, as I mentioned before, peninsular plateau, southern part of India, peninsular India, also known as peninsular plateau. So peninsular plateau constitute one of the ancient land masses on the Earth's surface. It was supposed to be one of the most stable land masses, oldest and most stable, as Himalayas are one of the most unstable part of the world. Where because today also we also experience earthquakes, faulting, founding in the Himalayan region. From the viewpoint of geology, Himalayan mountains are the geographically younger, because Eurasian base was there as well as the Indian landmass was there. What we call that Peninsula India, it was the part of the Gondwana land, and Eurasian plate was also existed that time, millions of years ago. But Himalayan landmass was not that. That landmass was formed after the collision of two plates, India and the Eurasian plates. So here we call that geologically younger and one of the most unstable zone of the planet Earth. The whole mountain system of Himalaya represents a very beautiful topography with high peaks, deep valleys and fast flowing rivers. The northern plains are full of alluvial deposits. Northern plains, that south part of the Himalaya, about northern plains and other landforms, we'll discuss in the upcoming videos. But south part of the Himalayas are northern plains, and northern plains formed by the river system, rivers which originate from the Himalaya. The peninsular plateau is composed by igneous and metamorphic rocks, which is part of the Gondwana lands. And more about the physical divisions of India we will discuss in the upcoming videos. There are 6 physical divisions of India. On the basis of different landforms, India is divided into 6 different types of physical divisions. About those physical divisions and individually detail about each of them we will discuss in the upcoming videos. So stay tuned. Thank you. And one more thing, if you have any doubt in these 2 topics, formation of the Himalayas as well as the first introduction and theory of plate tectonics, or any other doubt, you can write in the comment box, or much better way, send text message to the given number, helpline number. As soon as possible, I will try to solve your query. Thank you so much.